Alright guys, so thanks so much for tuning in. This is going to be game number 7 of the Dust League. Psistorm Gaming versus Nocturne. We have Nocturnal Gaming, excuse me. We had so many great games going down so far. We got Jig taking 2 games at the early start. Migraine coming back, taking 2 more games, being eliminated. Now PiliPili just took a game off of Nocturnal Gaming, and now it's game number 7. Let's jump into it, ladies and gentlemen. This is, ouch. Best of 7, both teams have 3. There we go. And this is a huge map, so I'm expecting some dirty plays from both players. Spawning in the top right position of Whirlwind is the blue, big partner, wow, it is the red Protoss player from Psistorm Gaming. And spawning in the bottom right position, it is the purple Zerg player from Nocturnal Gaming. It is Zenedor. I'm going to call him Zen. Or Zenedor. I'm going to call him Zen. Now this map is so huge, it's going to be such a hard time for either players to scout each other, just how big this map is. But Zenedor was able to send his Overlord in the correct position, so he will be able to see PiliPili's base way before PiliPili realizes what is being seen. So here we go. Zenedor is going to see the base right now. He sees it. PiliPili has no idea that the Overlord is right there. He has no idea where it's coming from. But, oh, and Zenedor stops perfectly in time to not be seen. So again, PiliPili has no idea where the base is at, but Zenedor has the perfect vision of it. And behind us, it looks like Zenedor's just not going to be messing around, man. He's going for the quick opening of the roaches, and he just wants to punish PiliPili early. A couple adepts coming down from PiliPili, and again, he just doesn't see the base at all. Doesn't see the Overlord. I think he's kind of wondering if he's going to spot it or anything. I don't know what exactly he's doing, but now PiliPili knows that the base has to be on the bottom right, and he's like, man, last place I looked. As you can see, he scouted the first one, scouted the second one, and he's probably really bummed. You know, but Zenedor does not see the gateways at all, so he doesn't see these adepts coming out. Yeah, these couple lings are going to be able to spot it, but it is up to, here we go, the adepts coming in. Boom! Takes out the ling. And there's really not much here for Zenedor in the way of defense. He's getting actually roaches out. These roaches are going to get here just in enough time. And these adepts are going to be able to get stopped by PiliPili. We'll see what he does with these 2 adepts. The roaches follow the first ones. And he was kind of hoping he would get a couple drone kills. He gets 2 out of it, which is great, but these roaches were here just in the nick of time. Warp gate research almost done for PiliPili. Mothership core is coming out as well. I wonder if he's going to try to do any kind of cheeky builds, but look at this strong opening from Zenedor. I don't think PiliPili is ready for this. I don't think he knows it's coming. I don't think he sees it. We'll see if he's going to be able to hold it off. If PiliPili can hold it off, he's going to be in such a strong position. But Zenedor is just going to cause so much problem for PiliPili. Lings are coming in. They're going to try to bait out this pylon overcharge. The roaches are coming in. That's great. But here it is. This is where he needs to drop the pylon overcharge. Full pylon overcharge needs to drop from PiliPili, and I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do it on that second one. He was trying to prevent the pylon from dropping. And look at this Ravager. He's going to try to do as much damage as they can, but it's basically open. Oh, he was almost able to get on top of it. Corrosive Battle landing on top of this pylon. And just such an aggressive play so far. Corrosive Battle landing on top of that second pylon. He's about to get it, and this is going to be a huge hole. And I don't know if PiliPili's going to be able to hold this. I mean, there's just going to be so much more Zerg streaming across the map. And the Stalkers are doing such a good job of holding it, but they need to build a wall right here. They need to finish it off. Yes, there's more Lings coming in, but Pili is able to hold this. And Pili did a great job holding this. He barely lost any probes behind this. Lost a couple pylons, but big deal. Now Zenedor's super far behind. He doesn't have his second base remotely droned up at all. This early aggressive play did not pay off for him. And now look at PiliPili. He's just going to be storming across the map with a bunch of Stalkers. And I think I don't know what Zender's going to be able to do about it. I'm like, yeah, he's got a lot of lings, which is going to be great for those stalkers. He's getting some more roaches out, but he's just super far behind. He's half the amount of workers that PiliPili has. And here comes the stalkers. He's going to take out this overlord. He's basically going to be supply capped here in the next second. He's going to take out this queen. He's going to take out that overlord. And PiliPili's got to be in a great position. He's got to realize he's in such an awesome position, because what's going on is that he's able to mine behind all this, and Zenedor doesn't have anything. Barely has enough drones to mine. And here comes PiliPili for the kill. He has a lot of roaches in here, which is great. He's going to focus down that first stalker. These adepts are doing such a good job taking against the speedlings, but a lot of roaches are here. And I mean, like, PiliPili's doing a good job of trying to do as much defensive as he can, try to stop the base, or to stop his opponent from building up. A lot more adepts are coming in to try to take the brunt of the force, to try to be the tank for PiliPili's army. A lot of lings coming out as well. But like I said, Zender's not joining up behind this. He's just making lings on top of lings on top of lings. And he's got barely any workers for this. He's got 3 more roaches coming out. Yeah, that's great, but he's only got 24 workers. There's really not much he's going to be able to do from this, and he's really only mining 1 gas. So he's not going to be able to keep pumping out all these roaches. The queen gets focused down, almost dies, but all these roaches are about to get completely cleaned up from PiliPili. He does such a good job microing with this prism, with this war prism, and GG, well played, gets called, and PiliPili takes game number 7 in such a clutch fashion, with did such an amazing job holding off that early aggression from Zenedor with his early roaches, ravagers, and lings. He almost got it. He was able to break through, but PiliPili is such a good job, so methodical when it comes to these. Like, he's just so patient. Just pulled his stalkers back just a little bit. Pylon overcharged at the very last second to save the pylon, and then just counterattacked and pushed forward. And that was just an amazing play. Amazing play from both players, and that was such a great job. And I was super excited. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Dust League Gaming Weekly. That was Psistorm Gaming versus Nocturnal Gaming. As always, guys, make sure you follow Psistorm Gaming and Nocturnal on Twitter and all the collective medias to keep up to date with their teams. And of course, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I will check you guys later. You guys have a wonderful evening. Appreciate all the new follows that I saw. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to leave you with some good tunes. You have a good night.
Stressed out, wish we could turn back time.